Finally, we are in aspect 5 of Desjardins lecture 7 on the notion of employee responsibility. Two more things we need to discuss here, and they are whistleblowing and employee loyalty. So, onto whistleblowing first. We can also well imagine a case in which an employee becomes aware of something that a firm is doing that harms the public, but does not necessarily involve a particular employee's professional duty. Say, if a firm is damaging environment. At that point, from the moral standpoint of concern with the well-being and autonomy of the public, an employee has two options. One, bring the matter to the attention of the management, enabling internal reform. Two, if one fails, go public with the information. Report to the government, regulating bodies, or news publications. One, to handle the matters internally, go to the managers, is the prima facie path of action. That's the preferred way, since that way damages would be minimized. In the case of two, the firm may be sued or boycotted, possibly going out of business and causing a loss of investments and jobs. If an employee must do two, it should only be if the employee has sufficient evidence to prove their case. Otherwise, there might be reputational damage, and maybe the employee was mistaken in their judgment that a firm is doing something against the public good. Onto the employee duty of loyalty. We may raise the question of just what kind of duties of loyalty to the firm an employee is obligated to observe. In other words, what kind of above and beyond duty, so to speak, an employee has to the firm. Does an employee have a duty of loyalty to stick around when a more attractive offer is made by another firm? Stay at work beyond the normal working hours? And other such questions are the questions of employee loyalty. Desjardins presents us with two different theories of employee loyalty. One, the duty of loyalty is reciprocal. Employee owes as much and no more loyalty to the firm as the firm has exhibited loyalty with regard to the employee. Has the firm been extra generous with bonuses, vacation time, sick time, working place environment and accommodations, and other such things? In the extreme case, a firm like Malden Mills could be said to have earned tremendous loyalty from its employees. On the other hand, if the firm has never stuck its neck out for any of its employees, employees don't owe that firm any loyalty either. That's the reciprocity theory of employee loyalty. Two, the second theory. The employee may be loyal to the cause or the project that the firm is engaged in, rather than the firm itself. This would seem suitable in the case of a calling, I think. Say, an employee is working on some important project and receives an attractive counteroffer from another firm. If the loyalty is to the project, the employee would stay with the firm until the completion of the project and show that kind of loyalty to the firm, regardless of whether the firm has gone out of its way to accommodate this employee in the past or not, right? So the first theory was about reciprocity, and the second theory was about loyalty to the project.